What's up, guys? Hope you are doing fantastic. This is the second time shooting this video. I actually already shot this earlier today, went to upload it, and then realized later in the day my phone that I'm shooting this video on said that my phone was full and I needed to delete some files. So I deleted all the videos off my phone, including the one I shot earlier, thinking that the upload to YouTube was completed. But then I checked and noticed that the upload failed for some reason. So I'm shooting it again right now. No big deal. So what did I talk about in my video earlier today? Well, what I talked about was the fact that I'm going to be taking my health and my nutrition more serious in a long-term sustainable way. So what I mean by this is, like, a few weeks ago, if you were paying attention to my channel, I did the Master Cleanse. Master Cleanse is basically a detox diet of lemon juice, because lemons are very, very alkalinizing and pulls out a lot of toxins from the body. So it's a really good way to cleanse the body for a few days. And in preparation for that, for a few days I ate raw fruits and veggies, ate really clean. Then I had a day where I just juiced a bunch of fruits and veggies. I have a juicer in my house. And then I had a day where I drank nothing but orange juice. And then I was planning on doing the Master Cleanse, the lemonade diet, for 10 days. I lasted 4 days before I started to crack, but the thing is that at the point where I cracked, and I guess I just I don't know, I couldn't handle it anymore, or I just got bored with it. And I ate a bunch of chocolate. Is basically I binged on chocolate one day, and then I just like slipped back into my old habits. So drinking juice is not a sustainable long-term diet plan, and it wasn't intended to be. I wasn't planning on drinking juice for the rest of my life. It was meant to be temporary, but I didn't have a very good long-term mindset of what am I going to do when I get back on track, and in the long term, what am I going to do every single day? What is my long-term plan? What are my habits going to be? It was very short-term. Okay, I'm going to cleanse my body, and that was kind of it. And also with that very extreme change, once I started, you know, I lasted a few days, and I did a lot better than I thought, actually. But after that happened, I just switched back to my old patterns of eating, junk food. Even last night, I went and got Burger King, ate some junk food, and I had a couple beers. And so that's the habit I'm going to change. I realize that I want to change like one habit at a time. What is like one of the biggest things that I want to change, that really makes an impact on my health, and kind of slowly over time change my habits rather than making these big, huge monumental shifts that aren't sustainable for myself long term. So that is my commitment for the next 30 days. Well, it's going to be more than 30 days. I don't plan on, because that's very short term in itself. But I'm not going to be taking those trips to get some fast food or to the liquor store. By the way, I'm not getting drunk all the time. I'm getting like one or two beer at a time, but it's just too often. Like, I'll go to school or go to work, and on the way home I'll be like, I just want a beer or two. And really the reason is basically maybe I'm a bit tired. I'm using it more as a coping mechanism, and that's just not good for my health long term, and I need to find better coping skills and get out of the habit of doing that. It's not good for my health whatsoever. So what I'm committing to doing, I'm already making a video every single day, as I mentioned a couple days ago. I'm going, for the next 30 days, I'm going to just give you an update on how I'm doing with that habit, on abstaining from those trips to the liquor store and fast food. And that will be a big shift for me. That will be a really big step in the right direction. And I'm also going to try to track my food, like plan my day, plan what I'm going to eat ahead of time on the app MyFitnessPal, because I've realized when I do get into the habit of using that app of tracking and planning my food ahead of time, I'm much more successful and I can stick to it a lot better. I've had my best results when I've used that app. So, and the reason I'm doing this reporting to you guys is that a few years ago I quit smoking cigarettes, and one of the main reasons that I was able to cut the ties from smoking was that I announced to YouTube that I was going to be doing this. So when the next day came, and I said, you know what, I want a cigarette. You know what, I made that promise. Maybe I'll start tomorrow. I said to myself, I already made the commitment. I already made a video. I already announced to other people that I was making this change. So I'm already in it. So I'm not going to have that last cigarette. But if I'm just making this commitment to myself and I'm in my own head, I'm not expressing it like to other people or making it official, I know I'll make that excuse. I'll just start it tomorrow. I'll start my new, habit a few days from now. I'll just have one more, and then I'll start. I'll start making those types of excuses. I know myself by now. I definitely do that. So by making this announcement, it feels official. I'm in that official mode, and knowing that I'm going to be making a video updating you guys the next day and the next day and the next day, I want to come back with good news. I want to come back and be like, you know what? I did it. I went another day without getting some fast food. I went another day without taking a trip to the liquor store. And by the way, I'm not saying that I'm going to cut out alcohol completely from my life. Maybe I will do that in a future phase, but what I'm really cutting out is those just random trips on the way home, or just going down to have some casual beers with my supper or something like that. There's no need of that, really. Anyway, this video is a lot longer than I intended, so peace.